Dumb phones are becoming more and more of a trend recently. As people get fatigued from the overstimulation of smartphones, they've been turning to these simple little devices to help unplug from the digital world. But which one should you buy? The most common variety that you will see are true dumb phones, ones that don't run Android and function more like how cell phones used to. You can easily find these in your local stores. A rarer type of dumb phones are the ones that do run Android, which allow you to run the same apps you do on a regular smartphone, just in a more inconvenient package. These typically aren't found in local stores and need to be sourced through online websites like AliExpress. However, in Australia, you can head down to your local JB Hi-Fi and pick up one of these devices for only 99 Australian dollars. That's around 69 US dollars. Nice. This is the Ruio Joy, a tiny little cheap Android dumb phone. You may recognize Ruio from the previous video I made about their $99 smartphone, the Ruio Zip. Well, they're back with whatever this is. On the surface, this phone looks like an absolutely miserable time. It runs Android 11 with absolutely no Google Play services with pathetically anemic specs. But the more I use this phone, the more interesting it becomes to me, and the more I just absolutely fall in love with it. So let's check out this interesting little phone. But first, we need to check out this video's interesting little sponsor. This video is sponsored by Ugreen and their promotional product, the Ugreen and Honkai Star Rail collectible gift box. This box has all sorts of goodies inside, such as the Ugreen MagFlow Air magnetic power bank, an ultra slim 10,000 mAh battery bank with a Qi 2 15-watt wireless fast charger. With the built-in cable, it's got enough power to charge your iPhone 2 times over. There's also the Ugreen Nexode Air 65-watt charger, an absolutely tiny laptop charger with a foldable plug, perfect for traveling or hiding away into a small bag. You also get a retractable cable, a Ugreen FineTrack Bluetooth smart tracker, and the Yaoguang Chibi acrylic stand, tin badge, holographic ticket, and pouch, which is ideal for traveling. And if you lose the pouch, the FineTrack will help Apple users find it. If you need more power, you can also get the Ugreen Nexode Pro battery bank. It offers a 45-watt output and a display so you can easily see the status of your battery in real time. Every single item included in this box has had a styling makeover inspired by the character Yaoguang, and the results just speak for themselves. I don't really know anything about Honkai Star Rail, but you gotta admit that this does look pretty damn cool. I really love how colourful and expressive these are in comparison to just how drab a lot of tech can look nowadays. If these accessories look cool to you, check out the Ugreen and Honkai Star Rail series using the links in the description below. You also have a chance to win a gold collectible. Ooh, shiny. What happens when you mix the Xiaomi Qin F25 and the Ruio Zip together? Well, you get this. The Ruio Joy. This is significantly cheaper than what I paid for this guy. I paid around 250 Australian dollars from AliExpress. But this guy here was only 99 Australian dollars and readily available at JB Hi-Fi. I can just walk into a store and buy this. So, without further ado, let's see if this thing is actually a joy to use. Haha, hilarious. I want to give this one to a sea turtle. Hey, we got some specs on the back. Here we have a 2.8 inch 640 by 480 IPS touchscreen. That is an insanely tiny resolution, but at that size, it might not actually be so bad. You know, at least it's not claiming that it's a micro curved display like the Ruio Zip did. It is claiming, however, that this is an IPS display. I wonder how good it will look, because believe it or not, cheap crappy IPS displays do exist. Stylish candy bar design. Yup, sure, that is a feature, I guess. I mean, this can technically be classed as candy bar, it's just different to the candy bar smartphones we use, it just has buttons. 2150 mAh battery. You're trying to tell me this guy has a larger battery than the Ruio Zip, who only has 2000 mAh? Interesting. Ready for social media apps, asterisks.
Social media parental controls. Okay, it's just about parental controls. Designed by Ruio in Australia, manufactured in China. I wonder how much they designed, or how much of this is just an OEM product from Shenzhen or something like that. Storage expandable via microSD. Doesn't say how large you can expand it, but I like the fact it has a microSD card slot. What's in the box? Unlocked phone, USB A to C cable, a quick start guide, a SIM ejector tool, protective case, lanyard. They're throwing everything in! These are all the bands that it supports, and it's a single SIM version. Is there a dual SIM version? This product includes the USB A to C data cable only. Charger is not included in the package. Boo, but whatever. I am absolutely tickling with excitement to see if the Ruio Joy is any good. I just want to see right now. Alright, y'all ready? 3, 2, 1. Ah! The Ruio! My new Ruio! Wow! It feels like junk! It really is comparable to the Xiaomi Qin F25. They almost look exactly the same. You've got the special Ruio button in the place of whatever this is. You got the back and menu button here, interesting. You got the answer and end call buttons in the same spot. You got your D-pad. Wait, this is the exact same D-pad design, look at that. Actually, this button feels a little bit better than the F25. Although this D-pad feels like complete dog shit, it's somehow worse than this. It's inconsistent. I press up, that's nice and clicky. I press left, it's still clicky. Press down, it's okay. And then I press right, there's no click whatsoever. Bit of a shame, however, that it doesn't have the integrated Goober camera in the pound key. Wait a minute. It has a camera on the top, while this guy doesn't. Interesting. Let's have a look at the accessories for this phone. There's our SIM eject tool, epic. Oh look, a genuine Ruio cable. Oh my god, it's the same one as the Ruio Zip. It's got the purple inside and the really crappy plastic molding. Hell yeah. What is this ominous white rectangle? What? Why is this in here? I can already tell what this is. This is our genuine Ruio Joy case. Hey, you're looking quite snazzy in there. Oh yeah, our genuine Ruio Joy lanyard. Might be useful for something. Toss that aside for now. Our user manual for the Ruio Joy smartphone. Okay, let's have a look. Ooh, this is actually quite beefy. What's the point of the contents page if it's all just going to be on the same page? Oh, there's even more here. Is this all in English? Wow, it's all in English. That's amazing. Getting started overview. That is really, really tiny. Wait. Big question. Does this thing have a headphone jack? No, it doesn't. Ugh. Of course it doesn't. The 1 point this thing could have gotten above the Xiaomi one, but nope, they didn't do it. Let's see, we got 2 whole gigabytes of RAM and 16 gigabytes of storage. That is bad. Wait a minute. There's no volume buttons on this guy. There's no power or volume buttons. What is this, a first gen iPod Touch? No external display. Aw, check out the camera specs. The rear camera is 2 megapixel and the front camera is 0.3. Hell yeah! We're going to be testing that out later. Headphone jack. Support Type-C earphone jack. That's not how it works. You get an FM radio. Now how does it do the FM radio? Because usually you use the headphone jack to plug your headphones in to use it as an antenna. Will this just need to do that with USB-C, or can it just do FM without any extra attachments? We'll have to find out. Ah, sick, it's got GPS, but it doesn't have NFC, so I can't tap to pay with my beautiful new Ruio Joy. Sensors, NA. What kind of sensors are we talking about here? Fingerprint ID? No. Okay, apparently the OS is Ruio OS, but it's actually just Android 11 AOSP version. But that is actually why I bought this thing, because it's running Android. Hold hash to turn up the volume, hold pound to turn down the volume. Okay. This is actually a pretty standard, well-written instruction manual. Though if you're buying this for your grandparents, be prepared to read this for them because the font in here is insanely tiny. Ah, here we go. Here we go. The Ruio Zip also had this safety section, so let's see if this will be the same. Do not make or receive handheld calls while driving. Never text while driving. Don't tell me what to do. Do not use the device at petrol stations. A myth that has been busted. Maintain a minimum separation distance of 15mm between the device and your body during use. Sucked in. Okay, these are the exact same warnings as the Ruio Zip, but they finally fixed the translation to be proper English this time around, making this not as exciting as it used to be. I'm kind of sad, actually. Device may produce a bright or flashing light. I highly doubt it. This device may produce loud sounds. Again, who knows just how loud this thing is going to get. Where are the speakers? Oh, is it just the earpiece? Switch off the device when instructed in hospitals and medical facilities. Switched off when asked to in hospitals and medical facilities. We just said that. Switch off the device when instructed in aircrafts or airports. Guys, I get it, okay? I get it. Don't take the device apart. Boo, don't tell me what to do. Switch off the device in explosive or potentially explosive environments. I'll be sure to remember that next time I'm caught in an explosion. The Ruio Zip also said the exact same thing. Use only manufacturer-approved accessories. Do not solely rely on device for emergency communications. Again, same thing was in the Ruio Zip instruction manual, but then what's the point? If you're not going to have a phone to call emergency services, what's the point of the phone? Distraction, driving. No, I want to text and drive. Let me text and drive. Small children. Device contains small parts with sharp edges that may cause an injury and may become detached and create a choking hazard. Sorry, where? Child mode enable. Wait a minute. Do not leave device and accessories within the reach of small children. Child mode. Huh? Do not place phone in the area over an airbag or in the airplane deployment area? They're telling you how to avoid RSI like carpal tunnel? Really, guys? This thing must be such a safety hazard for them to put this much stuff in here about it. Device may become warm during charging and during normal use. That does not bode well for this guy. Explosive environments like petrol stations and explosive atmospheres. Blasting caps in areas? What do you mean power off your mobile phone or wireless device within a blasting area or in areas posted power off two-way radios? What are you guys on about? System supports firmware upgrade only from official website server. If user uses a third-party ROM image and/ or any other root method to upgrade firmware, it will cause phone unstable and raise further security risk and pitfalls. Please be noted, user should take all responsibility for all these behaviors. Boo! If I want to put Graphene OS on this phone, I will, and you can't stop me. Wow, what a read that was. It's Ruio Joy time. This looks very Chinese. Innovation empowering the future. That's exactly what my Ruio Zip said when I turned it on. Actually, the screen does kind of look pretty decent. I'm going to take the screen protector off in a moment. Whoa! What a cool animation! Oh, it's already set up. Oh, we're in the phone. Hell yeah. So it's already set up and ready to go, and it's just got apps pre-installed on here. Like we've got our phone, contacts, messaging, our browser, Ruio family, our FM radio. Oh, that is the AOSP calendar. Look at that thing. Definitely not iTunes, by the way. Definitely not iTunes. We got Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp pre-installed. Interesting. YouTube, Firefox Lite, and APK Pure Lite. Really? Oh, because there's no Google Play services. Yeah, but they just straight up install an APK installer on here. Wow, that's definitely not going to be dangerous by any means. What? That is the strangest thing I've ever seen, and I can just go to my local electronics store and buy this. This is strange. Let's take off the screen protector. Oh, that screen is not too bad actually. Like, looking at it head on, the colors are actually pretty damn nice. The viewing angles are pretty good for a device that's only 99 bucks. Like, you can tell it's IPS, but it's also not a very good IPS. It still gets a bit dim off angles, but it doesn't like go inverted or anything like that. Wow, you can really tell this is Android 11. Holy crap. What's Instagram like on here? We're gonna delve into these apps a little bit more soon, but I just want to see what this is like. Oh, is this Instagram Lite or something? Not bad, we'll have to explore that a little bit later. Let's have a look at the settings app. Let me tell you right now, this vibration motor, it's pathetic. This is such a strange phone right out of the box. I am genuinely shocked at this thing. Hey look, that's the last time this thing was updated. It's on the November 1, 2022 security update. Ah yes, go to your local electronics store to buy a freshly out-of-date phone. Amazing. Hey, let's go into YouTube real quick. No, it just takes you to the browser. Do I want to allow it to take pictures and record video? No. No. No, you don't need my contacts. No. Oh, really? Well, screw it. I don't want to use that browser anyway. I want to use Firefox Lite. What the hell is this? Hello, what brings you to Firefox Lite? Browse the web, find good deals, play videos and games, read trending news. What? Firefox makes this? Is this official? Effective June 30, this app will no longer receive security or other updates. Get the official Firefox Android app now. Huh, okay. Is this an official app or what is this? But hey, we can install the official app because this is just Android. I might do that later. Choose your theme. Save some battery by selecting a dark theme. That's not how it works. It's not an OLED. Not how it works. Well done! Your Firefox Lite is looking great. You want to set it as your default browser? Yeah, sure. Okay, got it. Oh god, I have to type in my Wi-Fi password with this. There's no keyboard option. Luckily, I know of a few apps that can help us fix this, but we're gonna have to do that later. First, you have to get this thing online. Oh, wait, never mind. I just tapped on the text box again and up goes the keyboard. Oh, this is such a throwback. Look at this. Oh, yeah, here we go. We're on Mozilla support. Hey, we can actually browse the web perfectly fine on here. Nice. Let's search up. What? This little selection box here literally covers the screen. I cannot. Let's try one more time. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Not even close. Not even close. Not even close. I was trying to type in Frogfaduck, but it didn't even get close. Like, come on, man. Is this really how I have to select every single letter? No, that's not how we're doing it. Let's do frog. Holy crap! I am an autocomplete suggestion on here. What? No way! Let's go to frogfaduck.com. Wow, it's loading up my website and it's got the blur and everything. Oh yeah, look at this go. This is the one benefit that the Ruio Joy has over the Xiaomi Qin F25 because I can actually use the arrow keys in the web browser. On this thing, you're shit out of luck. You have to use the touchscreen. So I'm going to spend a bit of time using this guy just to see what other little trinkets, doodads, and goodies I can figure out. And then I'll report back with my findings and we'll see just how good the Ruio Joy really is. This phone's amazing. I already love it. Alrighty-o. I've been playing around with the Ruio Zip and I have some thoughts. But first, let's look at some of the pre-installed apps this thing comes with. We're just going to be going in order, so let's start with the phone. It's the default AOSP phone app from Android 11. Hey, look at that, you can type in your numbers, how cool. If you go back home, you can just start typing in your numbers immediately. Amazing, isn't it? Yeah, that's really about it. Next up, we have contacts. Oh wait, it's AOSP as well. Although we do have option and bag. How do I click that? Oh! It is like an old T9 phone. A lot of phones back in the day would have like buttons on the top and then the text on the bottom here would correspond to that button. So it's actually kind of cool to see that kind of design language come back. Okay, next up is messaging. Yeah, pretty standard. Alright, next page. We got our settings and you know, this is our settings, phone settings. There's not really much here except for the smart key, the Ruio key. We can change what that does. We can change what the R key long press does. That's all you can do, by the way, so yeah. Oh, you can turn on dark mode. That looks like complete crap. Hold on, let's see what this looks like in the other apps, such as messaging. It doesn't even work on the Ruio apps. Apparently, these are the wallpapers that this phone comes with. A lot of lighthouses. Oh, we can change the font size. I actually want it to be a little bit smaller so I can see more on the screen. Oh yeah, here's our storage. We only have 16 gigabytes. That's really not a lot. What's taking up all our storage? The system. The system is taking up the most storage at 4 gigs. So you really only get about 12 gigs usable space. Bruh. Yeah, apart from that, there's really nothing interesting in the settings. Let's have a look at gallery. Okay, here's the gallery app. We actually have our wallpapers in here. This is actually a pretty cromulent looking gallery app. This actually works really well with the controls. Not bad. I actually kind of like this. It's not complete garbage like Google Photos or something like that.
Oh, look at that! The little edit button there corresponds to the Ruio button. This is amazing. They actually put some thought into this. Again, I don't know if they just grabbed something off the shelf that already exists, or if they made this themselves, or if this is some open source thing. I don't know. All I know is that they picked the right app for this, and it just works. Next up, we have the clock. That is indeed the clock. I've seen this clock app so many times. That being said, look at the way the context menu on the bottom changes. Start. Wait, you gotta type in a number. 25, start. Oh, look at that! You can pause it as well, you can delete it. I actually really like the way this works. This actually makes so much sense. It's how T9 phones back in the day used to work with the changeable context buttons on the top. I like this. Good job, Ruio. Yeah, okay, delete. Wait, no, hold on. How do I have to tap the screen. Okay. No, stop. Stop. Shh. Here we have the camera. Oh, this one's gonna be great. Okay, not too bad. The frame rates are okay. I can tell the quality's pretty garbage, but what do you expect? Let's look at the front-facing camera. Oh, look at that frame rate. Hell yeah. Oh, dear. Can we change it to a higher resolution? Let's have a look. Picture size. VGA? Oh, hold on. At least it's VGA, not QVGA. Not really many settings we could change here. What happens if we change it to the back camera and then try again? Ooh, we have a few more settings. We can change it to 1080p, 1440 by 1080p. I wonder how nice it'll look. I guess we'll have to find out. And what about in video? Can I change the resolution here? Video quality. Ooh, 1080p. That's actually good because then I would have done the camera test in 480p instead of 1080, and that would have been a little bit rough. Oh, speaking of which, let's do the camera test. I took this phone out to get some sample photos, and I'm going to show them to you now. And those were the sample photos from the Ruio Joy. Surprise, surprise, they were not that good. Wow, look at that front-facing video camera. Hi guys! Welcome back to my brand new review of the Ruio Joy. This phone has been an absolute joy to use. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let's play this video back on here. I can't actually change the volume because there's no volume buttons. I have to do it like this. Why are these the volume buttons? That's so strange. We have gallery or EasyOS video. Hi guys, welcome back to my brand new review of the Ruio Joy. Video quality is about what I expected. Next up, we have the Ruio family. I'm so glad to be part of the Ruio family. Hi Ruio developers, I know you're watching this. Ruio family is designed to help parents, yeah, okay. Update required. Sure, why not? Let's go do that. We have to actually enable Ruio family to sideload itself. Because remember, there's no Google Play services, so it kind of just does its thing. Ruio, genuine question. What are you going to do when Android implements the new sideloading rule things? Will this affect this? Just a question, or are you just going to stick with Android 11 forever? I guess that's an option too. Oh, okay, we have a code and everything. This is like actually kind of robust. I can't be bothered. Call history. I haven't called anyone, so I don't really know what I was expecting. Here is the default web browser. This thing is hot garbage, as we saw before. Allow browser to take... No. Sure. So we have Yahoo search, and a bunch of blanks. Let's go to Yahoo. When is the last time I've ever been to Yahoo? Okay, and it works. I can look at the news, for better or for worse. I am actually glad it's really not loading right now. Cool. Let's go to Frock for Duck. This keyboard is hot garbage. Here we are. We're on my website. Let's go up here. Okay, I guess we're not. It's staircase.wav time. Hey, at least it's handling the blur on the webpage pretty well. Well, there's only one speaker and it's just the earpiece. I'll give it some credit. It's kind of decent for what it is. Sure, it's just one speaker and it's kind of quiet, but also it sounds fine. Like, don't get me wrong, there's not much detail on the high and low end, but it sounds fine. There's no distortion. It's perfectly serviceable. I'll have to hear what it sounds like with voices later, but we'll get to that soon. Here we have the file manager whenever you want to manage your files. This app looks absolutely ancient. This looks like something I would have seen in like Android 2. It works. I actually had to use this a little bit and it's functional and works perfectly fine with all the controls. So yeah, it's perfectly fine. Next we have Note. Just one note, but it's not one note. It's just Note. New. And now we can type. Amazing. You know what? Gets the job done. Can I, like... Oh, what the hell? Okay, that is most definitely a UI. Okay, detail. What's detail? It just shows us... Oh, look at that. We got an FM radio. To start listening, plug in headphones, but we only have USB-C. I didn't know you could do that through USB-C. Well, we're gonna need one of these. Because I don't own pure USB-C earphones, even though they're like $9, but shut up. And then we're gonna plug in my Hi-Fi Man Sundaras for some absolutely hi-fi music listening experience. We're gonna have to take off the big end and put on the goober end. Ha! All right, plug her in. Will this work? How funny would it be if this app just doesn't work? Wait a minute, hold on a second. Okay, so I actually did get a software update on this phone and it had a very specific patch note written in there. Digital USB-C earbuds are not supported. So yeah, this feature just straight up doesn't work. Also, a developer from Ruio just straight up told me it doesn't work as well. So I actually don't know why I did all this. I think I just kind of forgot about all that. Oh well, this feature doesn't work at all. I was gonna call them out for false advertising, but I mean, I don't see it on the box. If it said it on the box and it didn't work, I'd be a little bit upset, but whatever. Oh, look at that. Apple Music. Wait, no. That's not Apple Music or iTunes or anything. No, that's not copyright infringement. It's just music. Something tells me the Wi-Fi capabilities of this device are not very good. Ah, there we go. Yes! All right, let's go. Oh, wait, hold on. Play. What is that icon? Why is it squished? You know what? This is kind of cromulent. If only it had a headphone jack. Ruio. Cool. Good job, guys. Video. Oh, look, it's that video I took before. It's probably just gonna play it, isn't it? Hi, guys. Sound recorder. Oh, what is this UI? Every time I use some random Android phone, they always have their own recorder app. This by far is the strangest looking one. AAC. What's up, guys? Hold on, yeah, look, it does the job. I'll give it that. It does the job, but it's so janky looking. I love it. Calculator. Let's have a look at this one. Okay, 9. You had one job, and that was to make the number fit on the screen. You had one job, and the number can't even fit on the screen. Wait a minute. Does typing on the keyboard work? 9. Yes. Okay, can I use the pound key as multiply? Point. What happens if I press back? Okay. What about hash? That does nothing. Seriously? Does this have to do with the display scaling that I did? You guys have got to account for these things. You can't just have a display scaling setting and then have your own apps break because of it. Display size small. Yeah, it fixes it. Guys, you need to account for these things. It's fine. It's not that big of a deal. But also, maybe it is because old people need the display scaling set really large. Will the calculator break when you use it? No, so they've accounted for old people, but not people who can see perfectly fine. You know what, I think that's actually preferable. Next is calendar, and this is the most AOSP looking thing I've ever seen. Well, today is the 27th of June, let's have a look at this. Okay, this is cool and all, you know, it's good to have a little calendar thing. Would I ever want to manage a calendar using this? No, never. But at least it's here for those who want it. Thanks, guys. Well, that's all of the pre-installed standard apps, but we've got some more pre-installed weird apps to take a look at, such as Facebook. How is Facebook going to run on this thing? Now, I know you can just install the normal Facebook APK, but is this just going to be Facebook Lite? This looks like Facebook Lite to me. If I go into multitasking, app info, no, it's just Facebook. Okay, well, I'm not logging into it because, yeah. What about Instagram? Did you guys get paid to preload these apps? Did you? Or do you just provide these because that's what you think people want? That's strange. Is it Instagram Lite? I don't know. What about WhatsApp? How well does WhatsApp run on here? Okay, this looks like it's just WhatsApp. Yeah, again, even more of a reason for me not to actually use it because I'm not going to put in my phone number with this, but... Next up, we have YouTube, and as we established before, it's not the YouTube app because there's no Google Play services. It's just YouTube through the browser. So... let's search. Farok for dog. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And we're just gonna have to type search up here. And here we are. Frog for Duck. So this is the default YouTube experience through browser. We'll try some other browsers on this phone soon. See how YouTube performs on it. Let's just watch. You know what? There's a very specific video I want to watch on here. Of course we have to watch the video about Ruio's other phone. Of course we have to. Let's go do that. An ad's gonna play, isn't it? Or we're gonna get lucky.
If France meets
Damn it!
at Coles.
Did you know they use Palantir? Anyways. Guys, it's Frog for Duck. You can spend a lot of money on a smartphone nowadays. Have you seen the price of the new iPhone 17 Pro Max? Aussie brand. Seek bar lags a little bit, but the video playback's pretty decent. I'm gonna guess this is 360p. Yep, 360p. Amazing. Let's push it a little bit. Now, the screen is only like 480p, so going anywhere beyond this is completely stupid. I think I'm gonna try 1080p. Again, it's stupid to do this. It's higher than the phone's resolution. I just want to see how it handles it. Look how impressive. Who would have thought it lags? Big surprise. We also have Firefox Lite, which we took a look at a little bit previously. The price of the new iPhone 17. It's not rotating. In 2 terabytes. That's nearly. It doesn't support landscape. Alright, let's do 1080p. It was doing 360p just then. Cheap of a brand new smartphone. It's performing a little bit better than browser was. Can you get and still have it be a good job, Firefox Lite. Amazing. Okay. Just for the sake of comparison, I have the full version of Firefox on here. Yes, it's beta. I'll explain why it's specifically the beta version in a moment. Taking a look at my website, which is already loaded, you can see it actually renders everything perfectly. It looks exactly how it's meant to, but it lags a lot more than browser does. By the way, it does support extensions. Oh, look at that. I've got uBlock already installed on here. What's up, guys? It's Frog for Duck. You can spend a lot of money on a smartphone. It's playing back just fine. What's the resolution? 360p. We've done this song and dance before. Let's do 1080. I was doing captions. Let's turn those off. Let's save a bit of performance. New iPhone 17 Pro Max in 2 terabytes. That's nearly 4,000. Oh, wow. But if you're being completely honest, it's doing it. Okay, there's a few drop frames. It's doing 1080p. Good on you, little tiny nugget phone. Good on you. So it seems like some websites will be tremendously slower on the full version of Firefox, but for some stuff like YouTube, it runs it a lot better. Interesting. Now, why Firefox Beta? Well, that's because of this app here, APK Pure Lite. This is the pre-installed app store for this phone. And it kind of sucks. I actually think it's hot garbage, and Ruio knows that too. We'll get to how they know in a moment. But if I go into the top and search Firefox, oh, it's actually right here, nice. No matter how much you tap it, it just doesn't work. And that's a big problem with this app store. It actually does have pretty much all the apps from the Play Store, at least like 99% of them. It just doesn't work. Some apps work. Like, for example, Firefox, I can't install it. Firefox Beta, the button just works perfectly. I don't know why. So it's very picky and choosy with which apps you can actually install. It's kind of frustrating actually. Between the time that I started the production of this video and now, this phone received a software update. Allow past me to show you the update. Ooh, look at that. My Ruio has a software update. Let's take a look at the patch notes. It's added a new app store, added language selection, improved keypad input, improved background audio playback, updated WhatsApp, updated the default time zone to be Australian Eastern Time. Yeah, that's right. Ruio in a software update literally added another app store to this phone. Aptoid. Aptoide? I don't know how to say it, but this is the new app store that Ruio has loaded onto this phone. And immediately, AI slop. Oh yeah. Editor's choice. Hot garbage. Can someone please fire this editor? Could you imagine running PUBG on this silly little phone? It probably takes up more storage than this phone can handle. This thing is only 16 gigs. I wouldn't be surprised if this app is more than 16 gigs in space. You know, an app store is great when you need to outsource your quality control to the consumers. No, I shouldn't need to flag the app for it needs license, fake app, or virus. That's your job. If I go into the apps section, can I update my apps? I can! Oh, hell yeah! Okay, you know what? That actually makes this pretty decent. Considering there's no Google Play services, you do kind of need this to actually keep your apps up to date because, well, without a Play Store, you need another app store to update your apps, or else you'll just be having to install the APK files manually. And that's it. Those are all the pre-installed apps that come with this phone. What an absolutely strange assortment of pre-installed apps this thing has. But we're not done yet. I've absolutely loaded this phone up with a bunch of other apps that we're going to be trying out. First of all, CPU-Z. What is in this goober of a phone? As we can see, this phone has a MediaTek something processor. You guys in the audience who really know your smartphone processors, you can comment down below about the quality of this processor. I am absolutely tickled with excitement to hear you guys' opinions on the MediaTek MT6739. Wait, say that again? It's a quad-core processor on a 28nm process. Jesus Christ. Running at 800 megahertz. Here's the device, the Ruio something, 5-inch screen at 480p. Here's our system, of course, Android 11. Would it surprise you if I told you that Android 15 is already running on this thing? Yep, we've already figured out how to do it. Let's go to the battery. Cool. Next up we have F-Droid. Don't like APK Pure Light? Well then just check out F-Droid because yeah, you could just install F-Droid here and use this as an app store and yeah, it's pretty handy dandy to have. Really guys? Really? We've already looked at Firefox. Let's look at Gmaps WV. I don't know much about this app. I just wanted a Maps app on here because, well, no Google Play services. Oh yeah, here's that thing I was talking about before. Ruio, what are you guys gonna do about this? So what this does is this actually takes you to the Google Maps mobile website and just kind of makes it a web app on your phone. This is genuinely better than nothing. If you just need a little version of Google Maps on your phone, this is actually a really good solution. So yeah. Although until it breaks, like it says it will. Next up, we have Minecraft with a K. Yeah, I couldn't get the proper version of Minecraft installed on here, but they had this version with a K, you know, Minecraft with a K on APK Pure Light. So I'm like, hey, let's try it out. Let's go. But we can see the loading screen, it is working. The Ruio is running Minecraft and then it just crashes. Yeah, that's kind of about as far as we can get with this. But that's okay. Why play modern versions of Minecraft when we can go back in time a little bit with Minecraft PE? Oh yeah, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I remember. 0.6.1, let's go. Create new world. Oh my god, look at that old text field. Yeah, screw it. Let's just do a creative world. What? No! Oh man. Not even that works? This has no reason not to work. Okay, survival? Oh. Okay, I guess we're not playing any Minecraft on here. But that's okay, we've got more apps on here, such as Snake. I gotta try this on every T9 device that I use because, well, of course I do. I love the sound. Oh, what?
Nice. Love that sound. It does lag a bit. Well, at least you can play Snake on this using the buttons. We also have Niagara Launcher on here. I just wanted to see how well it runs. And honestly, it runs surprisingly well. Look how smooth that is. The vibrational works. It actually kind of makes this phone feel a lot faster and more modern. I might honestly set this as my default launcher on this phone because it just runs so damn well on here. It kind of plays nicely with the controls. Not really. You can just sort of scroll up and down. You can open up Firefox. Wait for Firefox to open, there we go. It's pretty much just getting from the home screen to the app launcher is a bit of a pain, but once you're there you can just go up and down with the buttons. Now on the Xiaomi phone, it let me do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to actually select the corresponding app in the list. Does this do it? It does! So it is a Niagara Launcher feature. So if you're looking for a launcher to run on this phone, use Niagara. It actually makes it feel really damn fast and snappy. I also have traditional T9 loaded on here to help out with typing. Now I haven't actually enabled it yet. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. If you do want a daily drive this phone, I would recommend traditional T9. It just adds some more extra options and really makes the keyboard down here usable. I talked about this a little bit more in my Xiaomi video up here. Check it out to watch it if you want. Pretty handy little app for these T9 Android devices, which there seem to be a lot more of them nowadays. Who's buying them? We also have some other apps on here. For example, Jurassic. Because I want to do some DS emulation, except if I go into launch new game, yeah, you can see that literally I cannot even select a ROM for this app. This would run pretty well on this device, but I can't pick it. So we can't use Jurassic. Instead, we have to use Melon DS. And Melon DS, well, as you'll see in a moment, runs extraordinarily well. Yeah, it doesn't run very well at all. Yo, it's Mario! This is dreadful. Look, Melon DS kind of sucks. I wish that other emulator would actually let me pick the ROM. And finally, we have Crossy Road. Surely it'll run Crossy Road, right? Age verification, blah. Let's, we can actually type this in. 99. I'm ready to game on my Ruio. I can't say I have ever seen Crossy Road take this long to load. Ever. I've never seen a device this slow at running Crossy Road. And whenever you're in a game, it locks it. I don't know why it does that. Oh, so I can't even go home. Because back's not doing anything. And then instead of actually working as a home button, it's doing the lock button function. Why? Well, I guess we're stuck on this screen. I actually do not know how to get out. Guys, I don't think you accounted for this. I can take a screenshot. Wait, it's our way out. It's our way out. Yes! We did it! And there we have it. That, my friends, is the Ruio Joy. It has indeed been an absolute joy to use. This joke is so old and tired, I never expected Ruio, of all companies, to try and make a copy of the Xiaomi Qin phones. But God, I am so glad that they did, because Aussies can now go to their local JB Hi-Fi and spend only 99 bucks to get a little Android T9 nugget. That's so damn cool. It's available in stores. As compared to this guy where I had to browse AliExpress to get this thing. That kind of sucked. Also, this thing costs a lot more money. It's like 2.5 times the price of this guy. But I don't know, there's something really endearing about this phone. The fact that these silly little devices are now coming to actual retail stores in Australia, and it's so damn cheap. If you're looking for a random little phone to just muck around and play with, and you have 99 bucks just burning a hole in your pocket, 99 Australian dollars, just pick up this guy. It's so much fun to play around with, and just try loading some custom firmware on there. I know someone who's already got Android 15 running on this thing. Who knows what people could do when it comes to modding these little phones. There are other obscure Australian phone brands like Opel, but they mostly specify in phones for the elderly and genuine garbage. I mean like actual garbage. But Ruio is out here making some actual kind of bangers. This thing is kind of nice, especially for 99 bucks. It's pretty damn cool. And need I mention the Ruio Zip, which is the same price. It is one of the cheapest unlocked smartphones in Australia. and it's like actually kinda decent, especially software wise. Like the hardware is pure crap, don't get me wrong, but the software was actually pretty good. Again, if you want to watch the review of this, check it out up here. But honestly, I really like the stuff that these guys have been putting out, and also I had a developer from Ruio reach out to me after watching the review of this phone, and they're actually pretty nice people. I'm so glad that I found this brand because this has been one of the most interesting phone brands I've ever seen in Australia, and they're actually putting out some really affordable little nuggets to play around with. It's amazing. You bet that the next time they launch a weird, interesting smartphone like this, I'm going to be covering it on this channel. Don't get me wrong, these phones are kind of garbage, but I absolutely love them. They're good garbage. What a silly little phone this is. My name is Frog4Ducky, however you want, I really don't care. New videos whenever I like. Consider becoming a channel member like all these people on the screen have. You get some bonus videos, early access to my upcoming videos, custom Discord server roles, and your very own Minecraft server, all rolled into one. Starts at $1 a month, and that's about it. That's the end of the video. Thanks for watching.